Imagine you own a beautiful house. You built it yourself. It is perfect. It has a garden. It has running water. It has everything a person needs to live happily. You decide to rent this house to a group of tenants. You give them one rule: take care of the home. You leave for a while, and then you come back to check on them. And what do you find? They've ripped the copper wiring out of the walls to sell it. They dump toxic waste in the swimming pool. They have cut down the fruit trees to build bonfires. They are fighting in the living room, smashing the furniture and poisoning the air. Now ask yourself, as the owner of that house, what do? Do you let them stay? Do you hope they suddenly change? No, you evict them. This is the situation we're in right now. We walk around this planet acting like we own it, but we don't. We are the tenants, and we have absolutely trashed the place. Look at what we've done in just the last 100 years. We have turned the oceans, the lifeblood of the planet, into a soup of plastic and acid. We have stripped the lungs of the earth, the rainforest, just to grow cheap cattle feed. We have poisoned the soil with forever chemicals that will never go away. We did this all for one reason: profit. We decided that a number on a screen was more important than the water we drink. We decided that economic growth was more important than the air we breathe. We've treated this planet like a liquidation sale. Everything must go. And now guess what's happening? The bill is coming due. The house is starting to groan under the weight of our abuse. The storms are getting louder. The heat is getting higher. The house is telling us that it has had enough. Now, the experts will try to tell you, oh, don't worry. They'll tell you, our technology will save us. They say, we'll invent green energy. We'll build carbon capture machines. Hey, we will colonize Mars. This is the arrogance of a bad tenant who thinks he can fix the hole in the roof with duct tape. You cannot use the same mindset that destroyed the world to save it. You cannot use industry to fix the damage caused by industry. And Mars is a dead rock. It's a fantasy. This Earth is the only home we have. It's the only place in the entire universe perfectly designed for human life. The idea that we can just trash this paradise and just move to another one is not just stupid, it's death dealing. We cannot science our way out of this. The problem isn't a lack of technology. The problem is a lack of respect for the original design of our home, for the earth. Here's the hard truth that all these people who are in charge ignore. There's a limit. Nature has a breaking point. When a virus enters the body gets a fever. The fever isn't a disease. The fever is the cure. It heats up to kill the virus. The earth is getting a fever. The system of human greed, the system of extract, consume, destroy, is the virus. And the planet is preparing to shake it off. We're approaching a moment where the owner of the house steps in. Logic tells us that this cannot go on forever. You cannot ruin the source of your own life and expect to survive. An eviction is mathematically guaranteed. Now, as I always say in my videos, there's some people who hear this and they think I'm talking about the apocalypse. They think I'm talking about the earth exploding. Oh, a big asteroid's gonna hit us and everybody's gonna die and that's gonna be it. No, what I'm saying is exactly the opposite. The eviction is not the end of the house. It's the saving of the house. This house was built to last forever, and it will. So will humanity. Sorry for all the doomers and gloomers out here who think that everything is going to come to an end. It won't. But if the landlord kicks out the bad tenants, he's not going to burn his own house down. See, what happens is that he'll kick out the bad tenants so that he can renovate. He kicks them out so he can restore the garden to the way before it was ruined. The end of the world is simply the removal of the people and the systems that are ruining the earth. Imagine what comes after the eviction. This isn't really imagination. I mean, this is something obvious. This is something that we can clearly see. When some bad tenant is kicked out of their house and then somebody comes in, renovates the house, and they treat the house well. We can think of the earth the same way. Because again, this has happened before. Go read the history books. Because a world where the oceans are allowed to heal is possible. Remember what happened when everybody was cramped inside during the 2020 pandemic? All of a sudden, the ozone layer was curing itself. All of a sudden, these animals that we thought were extinct started coming back. Well, guess what? We can live in a way where the oceans are allowed to heal. We can live in a way where the forests will grow back. We can live in a way where the air can be clean. Imagine a society that doesn't fight against nature for profit, but lives in peace with it. The planet isn't dying, the system is dying. And it needs to die so that the planet can live and do what it was designed to do. Us too. Don't mourn the eviction. It's the only way we get our home back. Thanks for watching.